What's going on, everybody? Once again, it's your neighborhood engineer, Lil Willie Animal, coming to y'all today with another fun lesson. Today we're gonna be taking it back a little old school, where we're gonna be jumping into this analog board right here, and I'm gonna try to do my best to walk y'all through every aspect of this board, how to use it, how to make it work together, and how to make it sound good. So, y'all got a little time? Let's go ahead and jump into it. Alright, so first off, we're going to focus on track one. The reason why we're doing this is because this is the first track that you're going to plug any microphone into. Whether you're recording instruments, vocals, it does not matter. Track one is what you start with. Now, of course, the more microphones you get, you go down the line and you insert the microphones in each one of the tracks. Now, this is just like Pro Tools, Logic, or any program like that. Each one of these is its own track. Alright, so first thing we're going to do, I'm going to show you the mic gain or the line gain, which turns up or adjusts the input of either your mic or the instrument that you got plugged into it. The next thing we're going to come down is to the EQ section, where you can adjust the pitch or the frequency of the vocals that you're, or the instruments that you're working on. So the top one, of course, is a high, the middle one, of course, is a mid, and the low one, of course, is the lows. Alright, now we're going to come down here to the mixing part of the board, where you got your solos, your mutes, and your auxes. Now on this specific board, you got 4 aux sends and 1 master send. So just like on Pro Tools, if you have a compressor or a reverb that you have located on an aux track, you will send your tracks, your individual tracks, to your aux tracks. So in this specific board, you had track or aux 1 and 2, aux 3 and 4, aux 5 and 6, and aux 7 and 8. Now these are all stereo, and you also have a master send on this board. So say if you want to send your vocals or your instruments to a compressor that's located on aux track 1 and 2, all you'll do is press the button down, and now it's already sent there. Alright everybody, so like I said in the beginning, we first started with this track 1 right here. I showed you how to use it, from the gains down to the frequencies, and I also mentioned the aux tracks. So what we're going to do now is show you how these tracks right here and the whole tracks relate to the aux tracks over here, which you're going to have your inputs, your plugins, and everything of that sort. Alright, so right here are your 4 aux tracks that are on this board. Now like I said before, these are the tracks where you're going to have all your plugins inputted to, okay? All your compressors, your reverbs, your external analog EQs are coming right through here, okay? Now, you're going to have track 1, 2, 3, 4, however many tracks that have microphones hooked up to them. You're going to send them to these 4 stereo aux tracks. Now, as you see, each aux track also has its own EQ, its own gain, and its own mixer. So you can have freelance control over each aux track, just like on Pro Tools. Now I know a lot of you guys are saying that this is confusing, so I need you guys to just vision Pro Tools right now. You got your tracks, and you got your aux tracks at the bottom, okay? Now you want a reverb to get to your vocal. So what do? You send your track, you send your vocal track to the aux track over here. Same thing with the mixing board. Just analog. That's the only difference. So alright everybody, I know I went through a lot today, but pretty much I just really want y'all to take away one thing from this whole video. And that's the fact that a mixing board is basically the same thing as your Pro Tools session. Alright? You got your main tracks, okay? You got your aux tracks and your master tracks. You got your sends, okay? You got your mixers, your mic gains, and your EQs. the same exact thing, just one's old school and one's a new way of doing it. Pretty simple, right? I hope so. So since we already on the topic of how to record vocals and instruments, make sure you stay tuned for our next video where I'll be showing y'all how to set up a nice vocal booth to get the crispest, most pristine vocals that you possibly can, okay? So if you have problems with too much mud in your vocals or your instruments, if you got a problem with too much reverb in the room because you're recording in a small, tight space, which might be a closet for a lot of people, make sure you watch the next episode where I'll show you how to take care of all those problems, alright? Once again, it's your neighborhood engineer, Lil Willie, signing off.